Me and all my friends got together and we are all bringing a dish from our childhood that we ate when we were growing up poor. So, welcome to our poverty potluck. So, my name's Len and I brought red rice, which is instant rice made with clamato juice, extra spicy clamato juice instead of water.
I'm Ainsley and I brought the macaroni and tomatoes, which is macaroni noodles with canned tomatoes.
Wait, is this supposed to be a combination thing? This is interesting. These aren't the struggle meals I grew up eating. You know, your classic hamburger helper, beanie weenies. You know, back in the day when you could go to McDonald's and get an actual burger for like $1. My mom was getting me Jack in the Box, hot dog. I was so tired of hot dogs at one point. I was like, not the hot dogs again. Peanut butter jelly sandwich, but macaroni and tomatoes. Canned tomatoes, I never thought I'd see the day. Is this the struggle meals that some of y'all was? Let me know.
I'm Mike, and I brought bologna and grape jelly sandwiches with Kraft cheese.
Now, Mike, bologna and grape jelly is diabolical. What? The two textures don't even make sense in my head. Like, bologna is squishy, salty. Then you got the sweetness of the jelly. What might actually? I don't like bologna, though. I can't get jiggy with that. Whose struggle meals was this?
I also brought fried macaroni with fried eggs.
What is going on? So different.
Macaroni with fried eggs.
My name is Tim, and I brought Boy Scout hot dish. There's no Boy Scouts, but there are hamburgers, corn, and baked beans.
Hamburgers, corn, and baked beans. That don't go, though. I'm sorry, that don't go together. That, in my head, is...
My name is Christine, and I brought bean with bacon soup and dessert.
Ooh. And we also have some corn, some Kraft dinner, peaches, and it would not be a poverty meal without Octodogs.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not eating at that potluck. Not a chance. And trust me, y'all, I'm not ever too uppity for a good old struggle meal. I grew up eating struggle meals. I don't know what that was. I never seen nothing like that. And this is putting in perspective to me how different some of our struggle meals are from some of our counterparts, from some of our peers that may have grown up in different environments than us. And that is okay because we are a diverse people and we come from all different walks of life. But that, I'm not going to lie, y'all, that didn't look appetizing at all. Now, that video actually has 1 million views on TikTok, going extremely viral. How I ran into this was because I was doing the recession indicators video, and this is actually what ended up popping up because it has a pound. Yes, I said pound because what is a hashtag? I was born in 93. Pound recession indicator and pound poverty potluck. I think it's fair to get into a little bit of these comments. Now, it says here, this really puts things in perspective and helps everyone be grateful for something to eat. Well, that is a great point. Now, food at all is a blessing, especially when you are going through a time of struggle. Now, I do want to point that out. I'm just saying my personal preference didn't look very appeasing to me. The title scared me, but the visuals are traumatizing. No tuna casserole, raw ramen noodles, peanut butter, and fluff, and my personal deviled ham and mayo. No mayo, y'all. No mayo. It's a texture thing. I can't. But a lot of people grew up on these things. Definitely ate raw ramen noodles. I'm going to just need y'all to slide me some hamburger helper and give me a side of corn on the side. I'm going to be okay. We could even do some peas or something like that. My personal favorites, the stroganoff, cheeseburger mac. Can't go wrong with the two. Even the lasagna one wasn't that bad. Now, they might have changed the formula up, and I'm talking about the real hamburger helper one. Betty Crocker, 10 out of 10 every time. I thought this would be interesting to show because they were showing the poverty potlucks. This is a little bit more familiar for me.
Saw this on Facebook talking about some unpopular opinion. This wasn't that bad growing up. First off, who in the world said it was bad? That's let's get that out the way. Which one of y'all Sadiddy fools said this was bad? This is delicious. This is, look, I don't know about y'all, but y'all get y'all some of them smoked sausages, all them you cut them joints up, you put them in that pan. I know that's what whites be doing, put them in the pan, you sear them up real nice and real good and whatnot, you take them out, and then you start making your baked beans, you add whatever you're going to add to that, your brown sugars and whatever you're going to put in there, and then you add them doggone sausage back in with the grease that you cooked them in, and put that over some rice. Man, you got a meal for kings around here.
Look, no, you gotta take the grease out. He trying to give y'all high cholesterol. Additionally, I never had it in sausage form, but I feel like that would be hitting a little bit more. I feel like he's onto something with that one. My mom always used the hot dogs, and she made sure to burn the hot dogs every time. She didn't want to see no pink on the hot dog. I don't know what it was with her and seeing pink on hot dogs or meat or anything like that. She needed it cooked all the way through, Cajun style. And another meal that I grew up eating, like very similar to this, was with the beef sausage, okra, frozen okra, corn, stewed tomatoes with some white rice. I still make that to this day. It's quick, it's easy, and it's cheap. Now, I don't know if that's a struggle meal, but my mom is from South Carolina, and she passed the recipe down to me from my grandma. Some of y'all need to get back to talking to your relatives to figure out what the cheap meals were so you know how to survive in the event that you got to get in the kitchen and make something stretch. I'm just saying, nothing wrong with having a few recipes in the cookbook in case your dollars start getting a little tight. And certain meals, I don't care how much money I have a like strong craving for it. Hamburger Helper is one of them. The meal I just named is another one. And I love some like boiled chicken, boiled egg, and like this little soupy mix. I can't really describe it. I have to show it to you, but I'm telling you, it's fire.
What you talking about? Wasn't that bad? This is amazing. I still like this. And if you want to get fancy with it, you can add onions. You can add bell peppers. You can just get fancy with it. Now, I don't know. Maybe you had the can, and I ain't had canned beanies and weenies for a while, but I know if you're making it yourself, it's fire. You talking about a meal that's going to stick to your ribs. It's a cold day out there, and you want something that's warm and going to fill you up. Boom.
Yeah.
And like I said, just add it over some rice, and you good.
He knows.
I don't know. Who said it? Oh, beanies and weenies nasty. No, your mama can't cook, because who said it? Who said it?
But he's not lying. And it's no shade to a lot of people out there, but a lot of people cannot cook. I don't know what happened, but we lost the plot. We lost all the recipes, and it could just be because nowadays everything is so fast-paced. Everybody's at work, y'all. Everybody is working their job. Maybe that's why people don't know how to cook. But I'm telling you, if it's really recession indicators out here like people are saying it is, y'all gonna have to get in the kitchen. Y'all can't keep going and getting DoorDash. You can't keep going to the restaurants picking up food. It's gonna be out of your price range. And I don't say that to be mean. I say that to be realistic. You might actually need to get on YouTube, and there's so many free resources. If you don't know how to cook, you can learn to cook from YouTube. Make sure you got a fire extinguisher close to you, though, because I'm not going to be held liable if you burn down the kitchen.
Y'all asked for it, so we brought it to you. Hamburger Helper beef stroganoff. Oh my God, let's get it.
That's it.
We also realized that there is more than just beef stroganoff hamburger helper.
Yeah, and I had to buy the ground beef.
Are y'all new to this? Are y'all newbies? I'm a little confused because I thought they was taking it out and eating it because they're not new to this, they true to this. Y'all didn't know that? Oh, stroganoff is one of my favorites. Any day of the week, you could give me this, I'm going to eat it. Give me some green peas, add some coconut milk, and then also add a little bit of onion. Let it cook, season it good. The green peas with that right there, any day of the week. I'll eat it right now. It hit every time back then, and it's still hitting now.
Yeah, we didn't realize that you actually had to buy the ground beef. We thought it was what it was in that little. I don't know why we thought that.
Okay, they ain't never did this before. We're going to cut them some slack.
Cheers.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Cheers.
Be open. It ain't bad. See?
That's pretty good.
It is. They never had
Hold
it.
on. Hold the front door because I got bread.
Okay, that's buzzing.
Yes.
That's buzzing.
It is.
No, that's buzzing. Wait, what?
Yes.
That's so good.
Every day.
I would so eat this.
And you are. And eat more.
Oh my God. What's your favorite
That's
flavor?
so good.
That one right there, cheeseburger mac and cheese, and the lasagna one, I give that number 3. But in this order, stroganoff, cheeseburger, lasagna. That's all you need. They grew up very different. Not many people I have met have not ate Hamburger Helper. This is very interesting, but I'm okay with it because at least they were open. Now they know they have a cheap meal. And in the event they need to be able to throw something together real quick, Hamburger Helper gonna come in every time for the save.
That's freaking good, boy.
It is.
Come on, boy.
I'm not mad at this. I like this.
What are y'all talking about?
It's like the perfect amount of seasoning.
You ain't got to add.
Not too salty.
Mm-hmm.
This is delicious. This is a meal right here.
I don't know how it's a struggle meal either. I feel like it's a delicacy. This is comfort food to me. Like, I will say, hey, I want Hamburger Helper and go cook me some to this day. Only thing missing is some vegetables. Now, the reason I say that is because to have a full balanced meal, I feel like you got the protein, you got you a little bit of noodle in there, but you ain't got no vegetable. Once you add that vegetable in there, you good. That's a full balanced meal if you ask me. And drink some water with it. No soda, water. Because some of y'all are walking around dehydrated and you've been drinking too much soda. Don't need to do all that.
This is good.
Hamburger helper pretty cheap.
It is cheap though.
It is.
So like I get it.
Shout out to them for being open-minded. Comment down below and tell me what you thought about the poverty potluck, and also let me know, what did you think about the struggle meals? Are there any struggle meals that you grew up eating that were not included in here that need an honorable mention? Comment down below. We have to start making better decisions today in order to have a better future.